With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with a bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Drawing closer to the start of game one, let's join public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Chicago Cubs.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in game one. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not. Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
In now is Adam Eaton. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Washington, the center fielder, Adam Eaton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 107.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is Eaton. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Just an absolute laser that time. Screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Juan Soto to the plate now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Hendricks has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Coming to the plate now, Otto Hensley, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground at first. Played on the backhand. He'll go to the bag for one.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Eaton on third with 2 out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Castellanos going back into the bleachers and gone. So a two-run shot to left center, his first homer here in the series, and the Nationals move out in front here 2-0. And as the folks here at Wrigleyville are prone to do, that home run ball will make its way right back onto left field. So there. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And set to go is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this two-run home run. On to the bottom of the first here at Wrigley. It's 2-0 Washington. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Max Scherzer gets the call in hostile territory here for Game 1 of the division series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max, and it's not Agent 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And this team's lucky enough to have their Gold Glover play shortstop, the captain of the infield, and the offense knows if the ball's hitting his direction, you could pretty much take the right-hand turn and go back to your dugout. Not only the routine ones, but the highlight reel ones as well.
One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Fouled away. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the center fielder.
At the plate, Ben Zobrist. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And another foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Ready with another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
the third baseman.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Here's the first pitch to him. And now a balk has been called here as he came to the plate too quickly. And you can forget about that double play now as the runner moves into scoring position with one away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1. Past battles with Scherzer. He's got 2 hits in 16 tries. He also has 1 home run. Here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Hensley has it in time to first, and there are 2 away. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Zobrist stands at second with 2 gone. Contreras swings, and this is well hit to left. And gone. He tucked it just inside the foul pole that tied the game. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. His first homer so far in the series. And with it, the Cubs have battled back to tie things at 2.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
The first baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Parra has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Here's Matt Adams now. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. It's a big enough sample size, but he's just 1 for 14.
Adams.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Now the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
In now, Kurt Suzuki. Oh, high, deep. That is is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a solo shot there from Kurt Suzuki. His first homer here in the series as the Nationals claim a 3-2 lead.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
Batting it.
In is Gerardo Parra.
Gerardo.
So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit hard back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Throwing to second, but now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Into the box, Adam Eaton. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Digging in now, Juan Soto. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. One in the inning for the Nationals on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2, and Washington's taken a 3-2 lead. Here's Javier Baez. Past battles with Scherzer. He's got one hit in 16 tries. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. Here it comes. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
The windup and the 0-1. And he takes strike 2. Baez. It's a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here's another 0-2. hit hard on the ground towards second. And Kendrick gives it a reach going by, but it's into center field for a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack of being able to get the ball to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
So digging in now, Nicholas Castellanos, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. The 0-1 delivery. A ball and a strike. Baez aboard here at first with nobody out. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Swing and a foul tip, but it's held onto by Suzuki. A nice job there as they record the strikeout.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one.
He doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach right here. That sac bunt is definitely staying on.
The 1-1 is a strike. Missed the sacrifice attempt that time. Swing and a ball foul tip straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Scherzer comes set. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Past battles with Scherzer, comes in with 6 hits in 21 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Baez breaks from first. Fouled off. A runner on first with 2 away. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Now here's a ball hit high and deep is straight away right field. Ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. The runner from first the plate.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive it a run and ties us up at 1.
Stepping in now, Giovanni Sonnenstein.
He'll swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play.
0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. We've played 2. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Striding into the box, Otto Hensley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Zobrist going back on it. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His first homer so far in the series as they take the lead 4-3. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitters on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate. And this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The batter, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
One away now in the Washington third, and stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Oh my, it's gone. Santa Maria. A solo shot there for Howie Kendrick. His first homer here in the series, and it's now 5-3.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Matt Adams. Hard hit to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Into the box now, Kurt Suzuki. Into center field, line drive base hit.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
In now, Gerardo Parra, as he sends it on the ground to first. One there. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Nationals on top, 5-3. At the plate, Ben Zobrist. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. High pop-up. Rendon has a play, but it's the shortstop that gets there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next to the call.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bryant stands at an impressive 6'5", swings the bat and throws right-handed. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box, Wilson Contreras. Hit hard toward the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
And he fouls this one off. Contreras at second with 2 down. Got him one swinging, and that will end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Into the box now, Max Scherzer comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
Sometimes it's all about the stuff you have on a particular day. You take a look inside the numbers, 100% of his first pitches to batters have been for strikes, but the quality hasn't been there. He's going to have to make some changes to turn this one around.
And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called, and on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 2, Adam.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and the next at bat is speedy Adam Eaton. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Castellanos is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Juan Soto.
So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Line to the right side, and that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
Now at the plate, Otto Hensley, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. 1 left for Washington, and it remains 5-3. Digging in for his second at-bat, Javier Baez. And he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Fastball in there for a called strike. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Nick Castellanos now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the pitcher Kyle Hendricks will be the next to bat. Scherzer gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. And it's fouled away. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Now that's popped up. Adams over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They're still down 5-3. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Anthony Rendon. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. First offering on its way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Rendon on his way to second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
Here's Howie Kendrick. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep and gone into the right field bleachers. A 2-run shot for Howie Kendrick. His second home run of the game, as it is now 7-3. Number 56 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
For the Cubs, number 56. Now batting.
Stepping in now, Matt Adams. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Back goes Hayward to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Hey, this was just one of those games that just weren't meant to be. When you add it all up, had a rough time, only lasted 4 innings, just wasn't able to give them the kind of performance they were looking for going into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away. That base hit was
Screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Standing in now, Gerardo Parra. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. This is in the air out to left field. Castellanos is going to get there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Nationals, the pitcher, Max Scherzer.
Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Max Scherzer. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double.
Now this guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with two runners in scoring position.
Into the box now, Adam Eaton, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Line to the right side. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this two-run home run. On to the bottom of the fifth. It's the Nationals 7 and the Cubbies 3. Stepping up to the plate, Jason Hayward. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized.
Let's play ball.
Here's the first pitch to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches.
Now
that was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
In now, Giovanni Sonnenstein, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 home is a slider taken for a ball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
hit the other way out toward right field. Para moves over. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball well outside. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Para sprinting after it. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now with 2 as they finally get another base runner on. He stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
Now batting, Chris Bryant. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Scherzer comes set. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
Fastball called for strike 2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Zobrist stands at second with 2 gone. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground out to short. Hensley is up with it, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said it's been quite a show that they put on at the plate today, and not just in terms of hits and runs. Yes, they have a ton of hits, but they've also only struck out 2 times. That's a rarity in the sport these days, but it also seems to be a winning formula.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for Washington.
Digging in, Juan Soto. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Soto.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Stepping in now, Otto Hensley. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Anthony Rendon will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And the pitch. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
I'm sure the boys on the bench appreciate that, AB, right there. Grinding out an 8-pitch at bat and was able to be successful and deliver a hit for the team.
Into the box, Howie Kendrick. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nationals leave 1, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Now in the box, Wilson Contreras. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Count is 1-2.
Still 1-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he can rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Striding in once again, Anthony Rizzo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. But picked up on a hop. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
Now that.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Two away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Three runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hit.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Xavier Cedeno is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 65. Xavier
and now for Washington,
Cedeno.
Matt Adams. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Here's the pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Here it comes, 0-2. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Kurt Suzuki will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki.
One ball, one strike.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Zobrist is there. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Now batting, right fielder, Gerardo Parra.
Striding in now for the Nats, Gerardo Parra. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. Slow roller left side. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Digging in once again, Nicholas Castellanos. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. The 2-1 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Full count.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time. Count remains full.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count offering on its way. Full count still. Payoff pitch one more time. Gets him looking up around the letters.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout. That's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Here's Addison Russell. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Lays off. 2-2 now.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
The 3-2 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, man. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Oh and 1. Here it comes.
Nope.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Russell leads off second with 1 gun in the inning. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The next 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Giovanni Sonnenstein. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
Now the 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling. Compose yourself and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
Now the 3-0 offering finds the zone, strike one.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And here's the 3-2 from him. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Matt Grace is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out.
Number 33, Matt Grace. Now catching and batting 9, number 10, Jan Jones.
Ready for another shot now, Ben Zobrist. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike one.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
From the stretch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Bases are loaded with only one out. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Well, they went to the pen because they like the matchup, and what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run, so much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
Ready once again, Chris Bryant. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here it comes. Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. 1 run is scored. Not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Ready now, Wilson Contreras. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the line, that's a base hit into left field. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, you said it, D-Roll. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
He's set, and the pitch. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand-new ball game now.
You know, D-Roll, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. Chopper foul. Bryant, the runner at third. Contreras on second. Rizzo at first, 1 gone. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Descalso is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Here it is on 3-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
Up next to the Cubs, the left fielder.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
Ball 1. It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
drilled on the ground to short. He's got it. He'll go the short way to Kendrick at second, and that'll be that. So 4 score in the inning, but it could have been much, much worse as they wind up leaving the bases loaded. 8th inning coming up, and we are tied 7-7.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher entering the fray now. It'll be the hard-throwing right-hander Craig Kimbrell.
Craig Kimbrell.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. Russell's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The center fielder,
Getting late in the day here, and as this has been a long one, we check out our line score to this point. The scoreboard operator's going to sleep well tonight because, as you can see, he's been a pretty busy man through the first 7 and change. Now at the plate, Adam Eaton. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
First pitch on its way. In there, strike 1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The 0-1 pitch. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses. 2-1 the count now to the National center fielder. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Juan Soto will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch is at the knees and called strike 3.
The left fielder, number 22.
Coming to the plate now, Juan Soto. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch of the at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike taken up in the zone.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Ready with the 1-1.
Ball 2.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Ready with the 2-1. 3-1 now as that misses down and in.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Here's the 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Two out, nobody on. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
At the plate, Otto Hensley, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
And he falls behind 0-2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Stays alive, still 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Ready with the 1-2. Just inside. Not by much. It's 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Popped high in the air. Rizzo is there for it. And that ends the inning. 1 left for Washington. This remains a 7-all tie. Roenis Elias is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 29, Roenis Elias.
So striding in, Addison Russell will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at-bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Hit on the ground out to short. To his left, Hensley. And there's one down now.
The batter, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th. And that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. First offering on its way. strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bounce towards the second baseman. Up with it now is Kendrick. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next for the Cubs, the shortstop, Giovanni Sonnenstein.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Giovanni Sonnenstein. First delivery to him on the way. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. Still tied 7-7. David Phelps will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Number 37, David Phelps.
Standing in, Anthony Rendon is past batting line against David Phelps. He's just 2 for 9.
Anthony.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Phelps, a 32-year-old veteran. He was taken in the 14th round during the 2008 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Howie Kendrick will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game, as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning, as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. One out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now.
now batting, the first baseman, Matt Adams.
Into the box, Matt Adams. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. The 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Matt Adams in front. 3 balls and a strike to count now. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Zobrist ranging back at the track. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later. So it's a solo shot to dead center as they grab an 8-7 lead.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Trey Turner will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 7, Trey Turner.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. And some dramatics here in the top of the 9th as this home run gives them the lead. Last chance coming up here for the Cubs. It's the Nationals 8 and the Cubs 7. Sean Doolittle is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
63, Sean Doolittle.
Ben Zobrist will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Zobrist.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Now the 2-0 home is taken, ball 3.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Stepping in, Chris Bryant. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First pitch of the at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Zobrist on at first, nobody out. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. So a 2-run shot to left center. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Man, the postseason always seems to deliver big moments, and this was no exception. A walk-off in the final at-bat ends it, and there's bedlam at home plate. Wow!
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. The Cubs jump out to a 1-0 series lead. David Phelps earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.